are charged on the pain of losing life. The bloody weapons to lay aside to cease this third strife. The white sauce Prince Escalus goes the council straight, that a trial will be held in front of the populace, and judge to blame the deaths of Romeo and Juliet. Angelica the nurse stands accused. The servant Peter, Friar Lawrence, and the apothecary of Mantua. Both households straight are charged on the pain of losing life, the bloody weapons to lay aside to cease the third strife.
He's looking at you, so you look at him. What, the old love's dead, bring on the new. Forget Romeo. He didn't know you loved him, you wouldn't speak to him. Sent his letters back, left his flowers by water to die, and his tongue was in the rain. In what land do you call that love? I wanted him to see I wasn't so easily won. You wrote him to Juliet. Never trust a Montague. I sucked that in with my mother's milk. Your mother. My mother loved my father. Then your mother came along. So my mother treated my father with scorn and tried to turn him for a somewhat younger woman. Don't blame me for my caution with men. I learned from observation that what's most hard come by is most valued. Really to look at him. He's young, strong, rich, and he'd keep you. So what if he's a Montague? Take the pragmatic view. The rest of your days you'll never need to do a hand's turn. There's no intrinsic honor in work. Only stress, sweat, and labor. Not to do it, that's what I'm after. Marry mustn't be the line. Hire a cook for the kitchen, a nanny for the children, and unless he's very talented in that direction, hire a mistress for the bedroom. Time would never hang heavy on your hands. You can live quite happily with female friends.
charge on the pain of living life. The bloody weapons to lay aside to cease the started strife.
Is this how we keep the truce?
There's no knife at your throat.
Tybalt sported with your brother, cat and mouse. Romeo killed Mercutio and stepped between. All who were there say so. As Benvolio, I said, you loved Romeo.
I see a spitting cat in your eyes, Rosaline. I don't see a truce.
You want your revenge, Valentine. Go on! Go on!
There's no weapon in my hand.
You must like my sleep very much to hold on to it for so long.
Benvolio watches you, day and night.
So where is he now, when I need him?
Leave him alone, Rosaline. Don't smile at him. Don't stop when you see him. Don't, knowing he's watching wash in the sunlight with the shutters open. No girl's tricks. I don't follow. Don't use your cheeks for him, nor wear perfume for him. If you do any of these things, I will see you. I will know. I will come to you. With no prince of cats, no rabble to protect you.
We elect a new prince tonight. Keep clear, Valentine, lest you get scratched.
You know what I want right now?
A dress like mine?
Wash my hands of you. That's what I want. Get the smell of you and all Capulets off my hands.
You want your mummy, Valentine, like all the wee bully boys. Go, Valentine, go. Don't be a fool. This is our territory. Clouds coming. Rain on its way. Thunder. Wolf. August. Mud. Clouds coming in. Rain on its way.
Do you feel a breeze?
Thunder.
Nah. You?
August. Muddy.
The earth's holding its breath. What?
Rain on its way.
Feels like the earth's holding its breath. Feels like your ass.
Muddy.
Feel like this. I made love. You did not. After the morning and the night, I did. I made love. To a girl. To a marmoset. A marmoset? To a girl. To a girl. A girl. What girl? Juliet. I right. Her name was Juliet. You made love with Juliet. That's what you're telling me. Juliet. Juliet. You're in my face, Johnny. You made love with Juliet. I made love to Juliet. You had her. I had her. You did not. I know who I made love to. You're a liar, Lorenzo. You're calling me a liar. Yeah. I'm calling you a liar. You know what I call this? Do you know what I call this? Last gas. That's what I call this. Last grasping gas. I'm sharing trouble with you, man. You're my friend, and I'm sharing it with you. Catwood to Catwood. Lorenzo to Gianni. Brother to brother. I'm sharing a treasure trove with my brother. I made love to Juliet. It was hot. We were 13. The night before, we were 14. She came to me. First, she was babying me like she's her mother. Then, she's resting me like she's her friend. Then, we're lovers. Juliet! Juliet! Juliet who? Shit, Gianni, shit, man! Juliet! Not that Juliet! Juliet! Not that Juliet. Not that Juliet. Another Juliet. Another Juliet. Common enough name. Common enough name. Easy mistake. Very easy mistake. Not dead Juliet. Not dead Juliet. Too hot. Really hot. You're 13. 13. August, you say?
It was hot when we had our clothes off. The breeze cooled the sweat on her skin. Her skin like ice. Breeze like a kiss. A kiss like silk. Her skin was green in the moonlight.
Green. Green skin. Next day was August 12th. St. Lorenzo's Day. Open season. We came with them for a bath. They defended well. We were 14. Good day. Sweet good day. Green skin. Like she came to me from another world. Straight from another world.
Not frightened.
No need now.
Now you're with me.
I came to talk to you.
And your shadow?
I'm on my own, Rosaline.
Someone's throwing the stones.
Some kid, that's all. Not one of ours.
Hardly one of ours.
The truce is holding.
It's a fine piece. A bruising piece. It's Aeschylus's piece.
It's settled when the trial's over. The day's hot with sweat on it.
When there's a new prince of cats, then the days will weep again.
You are frightened.
I'll conquer it. That was a long one.
See anyone?
Was that entirely necessary?
You're safe.
With a Montague.
Actually, sir. You shiver.
Goose walked over my grave.
Don't say that. Those will kill you.
What else in this world will kill me faster? Stones now, thrown with a certain force and on its mark. Stone will kill you faster than tobacco.
You hurt.
What's a few bruises? Getting a crick in my neck.
Huh?
Sit down, I won't bite. Afraid I'll poison you if you get too close. Cat got your tongue?
What?
Don't look so sorrowful. Pity.
What?
It's gone. Hey! That's good tobacco. Paid hard cash for that. Doesn't grow on trees, you know. Not for me, it doesn't. Bet you always wash your hands after. Touching your Capulet.
Tell me your claws, Rosaline.
If you find it's a stray.
What?
Being so decent.
I love you.
Good God, why? How do you love me? You don't know me. Each day when I awoke, the sun shone because round the corner I might see Romeo coming. The days I didn't see him were lost days. The surprise of him was what I lived for. Who do you love, Benvolio? Rosaline? Don't you know? Romeo took her away with him when he crossed into the far country.
See, you ever see her again? When? After that night. Never see her again. That sad man who I ended up. Love of my life. So sad.
Waking shadows come to visit me. You're standing on your feet, your eyes are wide open. Come from sleep's country.
What did they say?
Alice will wear her bridesmaid's dress at the election tonight.
All the way from beyond. They came to tell you that. They were fun.
I can't hear what else they came to say. They came... I can't hear.
Oh. Pull them away. See? Oh God, Bianca.
Oh God,
The clouds are coming.
I want to put a flower down.
I haven't got a flower.
I want to put a flower down now. Give me a flower.
I haven't got one.
Oh, hot. Very, very hot.
The rain's coming on.
Feel me, I'm sweating. Can I take this off? Can I take this off? Need.
Haven't got an umbrella, Bianca.
Ooh, fingers on the buttons. Fingers on the
Come in here.
I need.
What?
I'm itchy.
Scratch.
I'm itchy inside. I need.
What?
Do you love me?
Oh, of course.
Cross. Lines here. Shannon's here.
Move them away. Promise not to take any more on. No stripping in the marketplace. With all the folk there for the trial, they won't like you stripping.
I need
What?
something.
I told you.
Que sentimada, que sentimada, Raina, Raina, la Belina, in la casa, dit, Bertolina. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Look, she's coming back. There's better fish in the sea than everything else, but do you call my love a fish, sir? Do I call your love a fish? Sir, do you call my love a fish? I do call your love a fish. Do you call her a fish? Sir, I do call her a fish. I do not call her a trout. I do not call her a trout. I do not call her a trout. Did you crush my collar? I do crush your collar, sir. Do you crush my new collar? What kind of fish? What kind of fish? What kind of fish? A red snapper. A red snapper. A red snapper. That's a pretty kind of fish. It is a tasty fish. It is a pike. How do you call my love a pike? I do call you a fool. Throw your catfish back in the pond. I've done half my day's work, Julio. You haven't got out of the pond yet. She's a young carp, queen of fish Valentine, and she will not come to my hand, though I tempt her with soft white bread, and tell my hand is gentle. A carp? It was a metaphor. I'm not asking you to love her. Don't go down this road, Benvolio. Will I lose your friendship? For loving a Capulet? Well, the prince says hostilities are at an end. What do you say, Valentine? Can the prince change the habits of a lifetime with a word? Did his word bring my brother back to life? Did the dead live because an amnesty is called? And if they don't live, how can there be peace? Where is Mercutio now? There is such a silence in the world since he has left it. I was never alone, not even in the womb of your twin souls, Mercutio and me. Now, I'm cut in half. My good part's gone. His death sets my heart to beat a tattoo of hate. The prince may speak his word, may speak and speak. He cannot change my heartbeat. I watch the girl with your friendship. Approach her, and our friendship ends. At least it's wet. Why? Hate cools in the rain. Tears become invisible. And yet, it's close.
Your spirit haunts me, Juliet. I see more of you dead than when you were alive. That's a joke. More of you dead. Go on, laugh. I'm more of you alive than I wanted to. Go on, laugh. Laugh. Come on, Juliet. We were hardly close as cousins. You were too small, too thin, too pretty, too rich and too much love for me to cope with. Spoiled is the word that springs to mind, though I don't want to speak ill of the dead. All a flower does is wither. It's the memories that last, so they tell me. So what do I recall of you, Juliet? Daddy's princess, rich, Mummy's darling, quite a bitch. You scratched my face once, from here to here. I have the scar, I have it yet. You can see it quite clearly in the sunlight, a silver line. You wanted my favorite doll, and of course you got it. For though I was scarred, you cried, and your nurse swooped down and took the muppet from me. Spanked me hard for making you unhappy. Gave my doll to you, her dearest baby. Later, you stole my best friend, wooed her with whispers, told her gossip secrets, gave her trinkets, sweetmeats. Later still, you took my love, and you didn't even know you'd done it. Then, having taken him, you let him die. If you'd swallowed the friar's potion earlier, you would have wakened, and my love would still be alive. None of this would have happened. I know you, Juliet. You hesitated, frightened, didn't take the stuff till dawn, wakened too late in the tube. In the night, I dream of Romeo. His reaching his arms out from the vault. The poison has him in its hold. He fills my nights with his longing for life, until I'm afraid to go to sleep. For though I love him still, I cannot soothe his pain. If I could, I would. But it's not me he's reaching for. So why, Juliet, should I spend my cash on flowers for you? Are you a saint simply because you were daft enough to die for love? Love? A passing fancy, no more nor less. Tomorrow or tomorrow or tomorrow, you would have tired of him, like your fancy for the doll. Once possessed, you left her out in the rain, mud in her hair, damp stained the dress I'd made for her. They think you brave to have taken your life, but you believed in immortality. Daddy's princess could not die. She would be there at her own funeral to watch the tears flow and hear her praises sung. So you haunt me. Don't turn away. Listen, listen. What is it that you've brought about? What trail does your fancy drag behind? What punishments lie in your fancy's wake? Listen, Juliet. Come here. Come close. Press your ear to the earth so I know you're listening. There's a trial going on, even now in all solemnity. 4 lives hang in the balance, forced by your selfish suicide to take their chance standing at the mercy of the court. They wait to see whether life or death is granted them by what we call justice. It's a strange justice. Law meted out by the rich who measure their wisdom by weight of their gold, as if riches bear witness to virtue. You and I know they don't. So 4 poor people are brought before the prince to see whether they live or die. You brought this on them. No trials brought there. Their misery is a tribute to your precocity. Married. And at 13. So sweet, cuz. This is the last flower you shall get from me. Death flowers have the sweetest scent. That's that bit done.
Some loves her forever. Jealous. But then Juliet. Oh Lord. These Capulets. Love? This is love. A pile of rotting lilies. They're still fresh on the top. What? A pile of stinking lilies, bathed in cat piss. And only you would see the fresh ones on top. And not Rosamide, whose heart's in the grave. There are softer beds to lie on than Rosamide's nails strewn. I love because I love. I cannot say why I love. I would take her in my arms, confess my love, ask for her clemency, change her name. She'd have you for breakfast. That girl is the enemy. She'd eat you up, supplement it, and after it lick her chops. She's a hard animal, a cat that attacks the hand that gentles it and bites it hard. Princess of cats. She's a better man than ever was. And never shall be. Give her a sword, she'd show you no mercy. Though she has no need of a sword. What woman does? While the prince has taken our weapons, he's left them theirs. No weapons. Have you no sisters? A woman's weapon is her tongue. See her. See. Conjoin with her. Fight the oldest feud of all. Not Montagues and Capulets. Men and women, Benvolio. Men and women. There's a war will never end by any decree of man or prince or god. Don't go near her. There's no sword there, Valentine. I see the sword. A Toledo steel. My sword. The hilt. Thirsty for my hand. The blade. Starred with blood. See it gleam in the light. See it. See it. And now it's gone. When the trial's over and the guilty hung, I'll have my sword again.
Trying to make it like first boiling pot. They do it. People do it. Women, milk they say, branching a cold teapot. Question doesn't arise. Why? Why would you make tea if you have it warm in the pot? Once the pot's warm, it's boiling water, mind. Once the tea's spooned in, dry and black, the perfumes of bergamot. Not blended, no shredded dust. I will not have sweeping from the floor as some chap believes himself upon it. Once boiling water is added, and awaiting that delicious pause, while tea's getting off its essence, then the question of whether or milk can be addressed. With Earl Grey women always, but in winter, I would have to maintain that it has to be women anyway. Whether it's arguing or Sam, women, not milk in the winter, because there's always the danger that milk is contaminated. Turnips, that's the danger. In the winter, when those who feed their cows turnips, I can't get a clip out my finger. I put the turnip in the milk. It's so hot, I can't even get my fingers to put it. My hand is damp, slimy to touch. No woman will marry a man with damp hands. In the tea, I can taste the turnip fed cow. An abomination. I hope there's no turnips in heaven. Suppose they hang them. Suppose they do that. It's not our business. We're here, two those men waiting to be counted, to elect the Prince of Cats. Foregone conclusion. No man will stand against him. I'd hate to hang. Dying in front of a crowd, dancing for their amusement, shitting myself, just throwing down the leg. We've all been to Manchester after all. Saturdays have never been Saturdays without its pinks and blues. If what could only served us, we paid him, Jerry. We taught him to depend on us. We only paid him sometimes. Kept him on a string. Rich men have enough to eat. His pills didn't make him fat. He didn't do it for charity. Kept him dangling. He's great to live in. Then Romeo comes on. You give me poison, I'll give you 40 ducats. That's a bloody fortune. Like he's going to say no. Romeo seduced him with his ducats. Why hang that buffering? He could hardly hang Romeo. He saved him the price of the rope. I turn up for that. See a Montague hang. The heat. I'm waiting for a man who's known to die. It's not decided. Tell me what happened. Tell me. Even honourable men have a scapegoat.
My God! My God! What's she got on? Standing there, standing in the rain.
Turn.
I would wear that. I would give it to my servant to wear. I drew it off my mother's back because I saw she had it on. And my mother, she's not known for her taste. But that beats anything she might buy in the flea market. What a collection tonight in that. Hardly dare. But Patricia, where's her cat? Where's her hand in the air in that? There's holes in the armpits. I know she's unhappy. We're all unhappy. But I mean, look at her, Rhoda. Look at her. The more pride, the more publicly she really stood for Princely. What did she see in Romeo that our boys don't have? I won't waste my time. All this for a dead man. What can you do with a dead man? There are live ones waiting to give you some return.
My tongue's gone. My tongue totally. Ever since Terrapin's doing it, you're listening to me. Friends are talking to you. Have you ever seen a terrapin on the job? Tortoises. I've seen tortoises. They're always doing it, tortoises. When they're awake, they're doing it. And they're not eating, not sleeping. Of course, it's a slow business. If I was stuck in a boat and all I had was another terrapin, I'd be doing it. All day I'd be doing it. Every day in every way. What was we used to talk about in the old days? Last week. We had plans last week. That's common, no. I used to come for a good cup of tea, so I've got left inside me.
Coming home. Keep still. You've got some right this time. That's a curse, Rona. Take it back. Say one more thing and I'll make it so. Take it back, Rona.
You're a drama queen.
And George from Glasgow. It's a well-known fact. Glaswegians don't know anything.
You know I
Are you threatening me?
Keep this up and it'll be Christmas and it still won't be. You can forget the election tonight. Keep this up, you'll be an old woman, you'll be dead. So we'll be ready to be your wife.
One fresh flower, that's all. 6 yesterday, 10 the day before. It's falling off.
We're all watching the trial.
Wish we'd gone. That hurt! What's wrong with you?
God pay out those poor folk. The crowd counting their tears. Glorying in the thrill of watching folk who may be about to die. At the hand of the state. Nurse calling on her Juliet. The old man, the friar, aged 10 years and a day. Peter, who brought the lad Romeo to play the Juliet room. She did as he was told. Hasn't got a microphone. Hasn't ever had one. The apothecary, I feel sorry for him. I won't go to court. I don't want to cry.
There's only one life. You have to find enjoyment where you can. You're such a prude. Lighten up, Rona. What will be, and we can't ever change a thing. So good Bill, we are not to so. I have more important things on my mind than a trial. I need this dress for the evening's frolic. I'll dance with the new Prince of Cats. Later, I'll marry him. Not that he knows that yet. Or when he's not done. Make the dress fine, Rona. I have plans.
One news from the trial. The nurse of Juliet is banished in her age. Because that from her parents she could hide the marriage. Poor Angela.
And Peter?
No news of him, nor Friar Lawrence, the fond old man.
The apothecary?
Held till last tonight.
So she lives then, the nurse.
Then any punishment the prince could give her, the loss of Juliet is the worst. Angelica truly loved her.
But to leave here and live with strangers.
She has till sunset to do her rounds and see her bride.
They've not gone! Take her home! Take her home!
On pain of losing life.
Have you a purse I could have? My Spanish leather, in the drawer. It's not done yet! This was meant to be my bridesmaid's dress when Juliet was to wed Paris. Then, it was the dress at her first funeral, when she died the first time, and all we bridesmaids attended her supposed corpse. Then, it was the dress at her real funeral. That's when it has a history. More history than it needs. Unless decolletage.
I dreamed.
Gone now.
You left me.
Here.
Not in my dream.
Who was in your dream?
Juliet.
What was she doing?
She was waiting. Do you want me? I said. I wasn't stupid in my dream. Juliet didn't say anything. Didn't move. Went on waiting.
They've gone now. You're safe. They won't hurt you. I won't let them.
If you're stupid, Helena, why do you have to know it? No man will ever love me. I'll never have a child call my own. Any man would feel demeaned by my hand on his arm. I was like you in my dream. I liked me.
Do you still see her?
When this day ends, Juliet will go. But she won't be alone. Barriers are all coming down, between her land and ours. And I'm frightened. You won't cross over, Helena.
I won't cross over.
Promise!
I will leave you.
When will the day be done?
When we have a new Prince of Cats. When the friar knows his fate, the apothecary.
Will the rain ever stop?
I don't know.
Sing me.
What?
Sing me the Hunchback song.
Are you hungry?
Sing me!
This
This is Dar's a hunchback. They're all hunchbacks.
You fella, she'll need money. The nurse, Alice, for her journey.
Spanish leather. For Angelica. Take the other one. Here.
Straight bill.
So much the better. And don't give her too much money. Over generosity only encourages idleness. For her own good, limit your kindness. The nurse is, after all, a little less than wise.
She's punished.
I'd have had her hand.
You make it cold with your fault.
I'm not good like you. Just marking time. I in traffic here. The world's changed. Standing still. Clouds and sky moving. The world's in shadow. Forest fraught with light. Now it's gloomy chiaroscuro over all. I feel evil inside. Why did they do this? I wanted it to stay as it was. Charged with energy, till I grew up and joined in it. Some man's mistress, some warrior's queen. So hang them all who broke the world where I was happy. Why should they live and break my dream? Don't look at me like that. You have to try to be good or just come naturally. Your role's grown up. Class is a dark place. Grows doom people, steeped in fear. Statistically, there are far more suicides there than we have here.
You look nice.
When Patricia was elected Prince of Cats, look past me.
You have your nipples hanging out anywhere in that.
Some women, they have to around their nipples. They're actual nipples. They tied to them too. I'd quite like blue nipples. It would be decadent. So I'd show my grandchildren when I'm old. They are witness of a wild juice. Chance would be a fine thing. To wait to grow old. Standing here, waiting to grow old. I'm older with every breath I take. Nothing ever happens anymore. Feel time passing, every second a bit heavy. I have blue tattoos on my nipples, so I've got something to show. She can have my leather purse, not as mean as you deem me. Was born a bitch, take a lifetime to overcome it.
What is love? Answer me. A couple of sighs in the night? A rhythmic expiration, slightly voiced as in or Quick thrust of time, and it's over. Love is not carried on an evening zephyr breeze. Love is not in the pulse scent of a woman's cologne. Love is not in the turn of a man's head, in his shadowed profile, in the laugh you hear unawares, in the gentle brush of his hand on your skin. Love is only the rut, a quick pant, and it's over.
5 times said love in 5 breaths. And you think I have a one-track mind?
Where's the money?
In the jar.
If love maintains, that's the desire to rut again.
I liked you how you used to be.
Something happened. I grew up suddenly.
Then Julio was looking for you.
After what he's done,
He was trying to stop them.
3 of our family are killed by his. It's never going to end, Livia.
Good look back at him.
It's never going to end.
What are you doing?
Gods want war.
Where are you going?
To even the score.
Romeo's mother died the night of his banishment. Died of a broken heart.
That doesn't count. We need weapons, Livy. Will you pass?
Where are you going?
The 2.
Why?
So the men can lend their honor for the honor of all Capulets.
You're as bad as they are.
I'll go alone. Don't be nice to me. I don't want you to be nice.
Sorry.
What for?
What happened behind you down there? Before? It won't happen again.
I know it won't. I'll make sure it won't.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
See, he said, don't really care about Bianca.
Sorry, it's just a word.
Whatever you do, you're not doing it for Bianca.
Why else am I doing it then?
For Romeo.
Alive, I could have fought for his love. I could have fought. I would have won. A heart that's fickle can turn, will be fickle still, and can turn again.
As well, he's dead then.
He was your cousin, and your friend.
As well, he's dead for you. If he had lived, if you'd fought for his love, if you'd won, if you'd married, then your whole life long you would have spent wondering if this one or that one had taken his butterfly fancy. I loved him as a brother, but as well he's dead. I wouldn't have that life for you, smelling his discarded clothes for another woman's perfume. Told he had driven you to. I love you, Rosaline. I won't play around.
You promise a whole lot more than you can deliver.
Test me. Here, I smell. I want you. Let me go! Let me go! In the prince's name! In the prince's name! For the sake of the truth! He wants us to let him go. Make him ask nicely. What kind of nicely? Often. Quiet! Gianni's thinking. Trying to think some formal word to satisfy it. I want to be as some language. I would struggle if I were you. Gianni might think we're an agent. Come to spoil our ritual. When we make our princess cats, then he would not be so merciful. Princess, as we have our swords, but there are other weapons. A shard of glass, or cup of gold, handle it. A stone, will break a head.
It's enough, it's enough. Is it not enough? Lorenzo, Gianni, I want you here, by me. No more mischief, for I'll speak what I know of you. Long tales of night fears and bedwettings of Gardiers and Montague. Come now, let's go. And kiss your nurse. Bid her farewell, send her on her road. I said my goodbye to your parents at court. Come down to me, old cousins of my Juliet, who were to be her bridesmaids, but strewed wedding flowers round her tomb instead. Come to me, for you won't see me in this life again, not after this night. I don't see Rosaline. Where is she living? Alice, that dress is much too low. Rona, talk some sense into her. She needn't advertise her wear so brazenly. She can leave something to the imagination instead of Patricio. When did you go home? When life is safely done, after the trial. I'm looking after my aunt's house, which is at the corner. Please take this mushroom, this partial house.
My kind, sweet girl. It's not just for me, for Rhoda too. Where's Helen?
I brought a coat for you. We had one to spare.
Bring my neck to me, my little love. Tears in her eyes. She's far, far away. What news from the court? Peter, for he did obey his master's head, and wanted freedom as good lead to leave the final honest. One day, he says, one day he may follow me. I look forward to that day. I don't see Patricio. No one's alive. The sun seems faster in the square than it would on a hill. Feel the quiet.
Smell him. It's time to go.
I thought I missed you.
Look after them. You're a good man. I charge you to keep the peace. I charge you to show.
I swear.
Tell her I love her. Say I'm jealous, Don't follow. No more goodbyes. See the sun glimmering out from behind the cloud. See? See now? The sun dies.
I declare particular Prince of Cats in his brother's place.
Not yet, and not here.
No man stands against you.
Even so, wait until we're all gathered. Alice is a very fetching gal.
An old thing. It's hard to dress well in the morning. I'm glad you like it, Patricio.
By gender, prince or princess, they state.
Why, Rosaline?
Do the Montagues allow peace? Helena, tell him, I don't want peace.
I do.
Why? Why? Look at us. Without weapons, what will we become?
I'd like to see.
When you've seen, and we are all ordinary and we have no more purpose, We'll be out of the fighting way. It will be too late to turn back. What tales then will we tell our children? We'll die old and wrinkled in our beds. Love will be less sharp.
It wasn't one of us you loved.
I don't want to see our race decline. Where will our poetry come from? Hate ironed out of our souls, our fighting days done. Blossom is more sweet today if death comes tomorrow.
I want to watch it blossom, but I want to watch it flower. I want to watch it fall, a snow shower of petals on the ground. And I want to watch it blossom next year too, and the next, and the next. I want to taste wine from vines yet to be planted. I want that for all of us, Capulet and Montagues.
You want to play fools in the sunshine all before your time.
I want to live. You want to die. And join Romeo in a boat and take us with you. These weapons have chilled Rosaline. The cold sweat of the grave is on them. In a Maytime, I gave the girl a sword, watched her catch her skirt and fight, teasing me, laughing at me, the immortal sorrow I taught her. For a word, the hay.
You know I can fight then, having taught me yourself. You all know I can fight.
Can you govern?
You love it then, Patricia! You love Rosaline! You love that!
Can you govern, Petruchio?
The prince decreed peace.
Patricio!
Peace? I don't know what to do with it. There will be killings anyway, to fill up the space in our minds brought by this prince-ordained peace. They'll seem accidental, but they won't be. Better to play by the old rules, control the foot soldiers, give them discipline.
Do you still love her? Juliet will have died for nothing.
Do you think she had us on her minds when she waited in the tomb? Or peace? You all knew Juliet. She was a kitten that lived for pleasure. Only the very fortunate died for something. We have a cause. We still have that.
We don't like them, but they don't like us. Should they die for it? Should we? Just because they pierced their daughter's ears at birth. And that's not our custom. Should they die for it? Should we?
Our heart only has so many beats in it.
He's right, Rosaline. You're wrong.
Then your vote goes to him. Lorenzo?
I prefer a plain scabbard to a chewed one. A chewed one looks good, approaches the law. Let's do it to disappointment.
Just like a man.
Plain scabbard is all discovery. It's what you will. Plain scabbard will last a lifetime. The other is meant to be wicked, but loses its butcher as time goes by. However, a jeweled scabbard is better than an empty scabbard. I'll go with Rosaline.
Gianni?
He doesn't have a mechanism. You fool his friend.
I don't want peace, Rona. I've seen old men. They don't look too happy to me. I look better young, I was told. And I want to be a pretty corpse, so that girls garnish me with rose petals and bathe me in tears.
Tears and pathos, Johnny. Is that your style?
Piping sweaters, Mr. Joe. Is that yours?
You have two, Rosaline. I have one. Alice,
Patricio,
please stand with me.
what do you think?
My face is pale.
I wonder why.
Stand with me, Alice.
I don't like to see men sitting around. Peace makes men fat. Slender-lean men, taut with excitement. That's how I like them. Never thought I'd follow women, Patricio. I just want things back the way they were before.
Rona,
She has no vote, being a visitor here.
Still a Capulet. Back home in Glasgow, we had ice cream wars. Among other things. Those seem stupid things.
3-2, Petruchio.
Helena?
They came to you this afternoon. Boys calling names. Three all. Bianca. Bianca, come on, come here. Let Patricia is one. She's in a dream, Helena. Bianca! Bianca! That's my sword, Bianca. Give it to me. Bianca! Give it to me. Bianca! Sit by me.
Is this how your rule begins? Suborning the innocent?
We were all innocent. We were all suborned.
I say we can choose.
And we've chosen Petruchio, as you can see.
This feud began not in our father's time, but in our father's fathers. Some small difference began it. This ancient grudge. In all the tales our mothers tell, I've never once heard what the root cause was. Was it some slight, some preferment, even some small argument between women? And yet our young men die in the service of this fierce fate, which Rosaline Mulligan gives our lives meaning.
Don't know where the beginning was. Here and now, I take the end on me.
You fight, Petruchio? Petruchio, will you fight?
Wipe the blood from your eye. I have a scarf here you can borrow. Bind your head. Start to flow. I don't fight flying to bed.
I don't fight women, Rosaline.
Afraid you might lose Valentine.
I challenge the Prince of Cats.
She salutes you.
I won't fight a woman. Enough!
No!
Enough, Rosaline.
Didn't say please!
There's no honor in this.
There is for me.
Stop this fight. One of you, Petruchio.
Don't see.
Stop this! One of you! Look out! The world would be a better place if it was peopled by cowards. Rosaline, the stars in the sky. The world is drenched in the scent of orange blossom. Put up your sword.
Woman is a tigress. She will never stop.
I'll hurt you, Benvolio. Come between us.
Would you hurt me?
Valentine, I'll take your place. You require death. I will be your champion. Rosaline, you require death. I'll be your opponent. I'll fight you. Stand back, Valentine. Valentine, stand away! Giving you clear sight of the target.
Don't patronize me.
Come on, Rosaline. Come on. I first saw you in the street in a green dress. Pale green it was. You were smiling, and I turned my head at the music of your laugh and the light in your eyes. You were happy. Do you still have that dress? I'd like to see that dress again. Springtime.
You said you'd fight me! You said you'd fight! Put up your guard! Put it up! Do you think I won't cut you? Do you think I won't?
Cut me then! Cut me, Rosaline!
No. You win.
Do you love him so much?
Have your cats, Petruchio. I hope they purr for you.
That's it. Is it? Put your weapons down! Put them down! Do you still have that dress?
Yes.
Will you put it on for me? One day?
In the spring.
Is that a promise?
Maybe. So you like the movie fights?
I never betrayed you.
What was there to betray? You and me? Save a look here, a touch there.
As long as we have things clear between us.
Things are clear. Very, very clear. Well, to me at least. You like when we fights? So go on, fight! 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 Not fair!
That's a sad story. Sad enough. Man could dance his last without you. Now it's uneasy. What do we do now? I don't know. What do we do? I asked you first. I asked you second. But what do we do now? I don't know what now. Terrapins!
The apothecary hides hanged by the throat. For the pains he took with him, the hangman had his coat. The trial is over. Night has come. Juliet waited and waited. Now she's gone. The barriers are up again. The dream is done.